Alright, I've walked down to the ponds to check on these two new ducks that I just got. You can see one. Let me see if I can zoom in. She's right there in the middle. She's black and white. And her sister is right over here. I just got them yesterday, and I hadn't seen them at all today, and they really haven't come back up next to the house. But I think that they will learn to do so once the male kind of teaches them. But they got to get used to being around him. They're not so sure about him. But the reason I'm taking a video is because as I came down to this pond, look what I discovered in the distance. Down the road, over there near that other pond, those right there are my geese. They came down here on their own. I'm so proud of them. They've never come down to the pond by themselves, and I've been working with them to come down to the pond. Oh, did you hear that splash? That was a big frog that jumped in the water. But I've been working with the geese to come down by themselves. They're not quite 12 weeks old. They're about 11 and a half weeks old. And I haven't been able to get them to come down to the pond by themselves. And they finally came down by themselves, and I'm so proud of them. Oh, but look, there's Elvis. He's a little bit of a mean boy. He doesn't like to share his pond. So he's down here guarding it, most likely, so that they won't go in the water. But it doesn't matter. I'm still really proud of them for coming all the way down here from the house by themselves. I'll show you how far they had to walk. Hi, babies. They're going to run to me. That's so cute. All right. So that's Elvis. That's the boat that I usually have to put in the water to get them to follow me. Behind that big tree right there is the pond that I just came from that has my ducks. And the geese have to come from all the way there. That's our house. And if I move over a little bit, you might be able to see in between the trees right there, that blue right dead center, that is their kiddie pool. So they walked all the way down, and they're always in their kiddie pool. All the way down, they bypassed this first pond, which I don't care for the first pond right here on the left because it doesn't have a very good bank, so it's kind of hard to get it into. So I've been taking them to this other pond, and just right now they went into the pond by themselves, and I'm so proud of them. Yay, good job. My male duck, Elvis, he's on his way back to the girls over there, which is great. I want him to stay with his girls, and don't worry about the geese. It's okay if, look at, they're following me. It's okay if they want to go in the ponds. We have several ponds. So there's that pond. There's this pond. The reason I've been taking them in this pond is because this is the pond that has the boat, which is currently upside down so that it doesn't get rained in. And the other ponds I can take them to, but they won't actually get into the water unless I'm on the water. And I only go in the water in the boat. So there's our other pond. And we have another one farther away that the ducks go to also. But in any case, this pond I'm now slightly frightened of having them in, because I discovered yesterday when I was here with the geese that I don't think there's a whole bunch of grass on top of the water right now that they clearly have been plucking at. But right around there where the grass is on top of the water, yesterday I saw a huge snapping turtle. I just assumed it was a snapping turtle because it had a long tail. That's the only kind of turtle that has a long tail, is a snapping turtle, right? I guess so. But I'm not a fan. And it was big and it was scary, and I don't like that kind of stuff. Hello, Lily. Well, I guess the geese have probably had their time down here. I really wasn't planning to go into the boat today because I want to take advantage of the cloudy skies so that I can garden. It's hard to garden in the heat when the sun is shining. Maybe, oh, Lily. Silly girl. So I'm not gonna go into the boat, onto the pond in the boat today, because I've got some squash I need to plant. But I came down here to check on my ducks, and I saw the geese, and so this is where we're at now. Lily just finished nursing her puppies, and she's cooling off a little bit, silly girl. Anyway, this is my life, and I do love it. It's fun. Thanks for sharing.